And another thing that crossed my mind is, along with the advent of digital music and the fall of the compact disc, comes a lack of opportunity to thank the people that mean the most to us and that we would attribute the most responsibility in the manifestation of our success on the album jackets within our product. And I think that's unfortunate. You know, you look at, I don't know, CDs that you saw laying around in the early 2000s or the 90s or maybe before, and you know, like the Backstreet Boys, and like, you know, one of them's like, I just want to thank God I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And you know, I'd like to thank my mom and my dad. Or like, you know, like a TLC CD, and you know, Left Eye's like, oh yeah, like if you were a fly I'd be all on your shit or something. Or Usher, like, I just want to thank God for this beautiful six-pack or something. And you know, I've got people that I'd like to thank if I was in that situation, but you know, I don't have the opportunity to thank them in a material way. And I think that maybe, whether it's intentional or not, it could be a program to wash away people's gratitude. And same way that the auto-tune washes away any traces of humanity. I mean, I think we expect musicians to bare their soul to us and give us something to relate to. And then when we're expecting to feel that vulnerability, instead we're given something that sounds like an alien or a robot. And if the people that we would typically have that intimate, albeit distant, exchange with seem like robots and seem more disposable, then doesn't everybody else? I heard this thing recently about the noise war, and back in the 80s this started. Actually, they found that music that sounded more catchy, or that tended to be more of a hit, had less of a spectrum for the sound wave, meaning that like the highest note and the lowest note would have less of a distance apart, so that everything would sound a little bit more in the middle. An extreme example of that would be like Drake and his like, I think I'm so sexy monotone voice, but like I think I'm so sexy, all the girls text me, don't ever disrespect me, I go to Sobeys, I buy other people groceries, I post it on my socials, I got that bougie goat cheese, you know, like it's just all, you know, where they found that having a range in the music allowed for more emotional highs and lows, more climactic, more resolution, more suspense, and more of a denouement or a conclusion. And over the years, the music bandwidth, or the threshold, really became more compact. However, recently, Spotify and Apple Music and the like, there is no preference in the algorithm for music that has that compacted range. So now all kinds of different music are getting a chance to shine, and I think that's a really beautiful thing. And I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully I got more to come, and that's all I have to say to you. All the best, and have a good night.